What is up, guys? We are back. So like I said in the last video, we're out here at Smith Mountain Lake. We're practicing for the Piedmont BFL, and I'm pumped. Today's Tuesday, so we got rest of today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then tournament Saturday. So we got a lot of time. I kind of made this into a little vacation. It's me and Matt Streichel, who of course you all know, and then we're rooming together, and Andrew's coming later in the week, so it'll be a fun time just running around trying to catch a bass. This lake is huge. Fish are so spread out, so I know it's a spot lake, so from what I've heard, if you find a good spot or a good area and you start catching fish, there's going to be more fish around. So that's what I'm looking for, running coves like this, looking for spots, looking for areas. I want to find them shallow. I feel like this tournament that's going to set up better for me if I can find a shallow bite. If shallow jerk bait, flipping wood, I don't know. That's what I want to find. I know there's a ton of bait here, and brush piles, rock piles will probably play, so it's going to be very interesting. Luckily we got a lot of time to try and break this place down, and yeah, so I'm going to start today. I think I'm going to spend today shallow, throwing a jerkbait around, maybe flipping a jig somewhere. And I'll probably spend a day out deep. But weather looks iffy. Thursday, Friday, it's going to rain. I think Friday is going to be thunderstorms all day, so that'll be interesting. I don't know if we'll end up fishing or not. But yeah, that kind of is it for the intro. Just going to run around and cover as much water as I can and try to figure out how to catch a bass or two. But it's going to be a fun week, and I'm going to kind of try to do a better job of showing you guys how I break this place down. We'll just see what we can do. So stay tuned. See if we can catch a bass. Digging. That's a big one. That's how you start the day. That's how you start the day. That's a big one. Oh, that makes me happy. If I can land them. Oh. How about that for our first fish? Uh-oh. That's 3.5. Oh man, that makes me so happy. Just throwing that 110, just the regular one. I think this is SBOB shad. Picked it up from Fish and Protec, and that's our first fish of practice. That makes me very excited to see how the week shakes out. All right, I'm out of here. How about that? That's a 2-pounder, maybe 3. 2 pounds. Man, I mean that is so much fun. The way they're eating it head first. So what I'm doing is I rolled up on these banks to fish shallow, and then you go up here and you can see the clay, so it's super shallow. So I stayed off, and that pocket over there, I caught the other one. I'm just throwing and fishing the breaks with the jerk bait. I throw up, I try to hit where I can see clay and work it off, and that's the second fish, and that's another good one. So I'm gonna go try some other stuff because I feel like I can make this happen. But yeah, that's definitely that gives me some serious confidence. So we're gonna see what we can do. Come here. Oh, let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh, don't do that. Come here. Oh. That is my PB smallmouth, if you can believe it. The only other smallmouth I've caught came out of here, and it was like 9 ounces or something. It was a dink, so this is pretty cool. I mean, that's a 2-pound smallmouth all day. That is so cool. I'm out of here. Biggin. That's a biggin. Dude, what? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is insane. Guys, I don't know. This is comforting and not comforting at the same time. I mean, that's another 3.5. So we've got what we've landed, a 3.5, 2, 3. So we've got like almost 10 pounds in 3 fish. I mean, that's a tank. I just saw a brush pile, threw at it. First cast with a jerkbait. I don't know. All right, that wraps up our day. Pretty awesome day. I learned a ton out here. Got to spend a good chunk of time out here. Got out here at 11 and it's 5:30 now. So ran a lot of water. Ran some water that I have fished, some that I haven't fished. Kind of just mixed it up. I threw that jerkbait a ton, like you guys saw, and that was definitely the main. Well, I guess that's the only bait I caught fish on, was a jerkbait. But yeah, it was a good day. I learned a lot. It seems like those fish they're not shallow and they're not deep. They're on the breaks in between. I know Matt fished out deep a lot. I don't think he caught a ton. I haven't talked to him yet. We'll catch up with him and get his thoughts on the day. But yeah, all my fish came in between, you know, sitting on breaks, close to shallow water, close to deep water. But yeah, I don't really know what to expect tomorrow. I'm probably gonna go down and check those fish, at least try to catch one, just so I know that they're still doing the same thing. I'll probably try to do that every day. But good day. I'm happy with how it went. Coming here, I didn't know how I was gonna catch a limit, or if I was gonna catch a limit, and every fish I hooked today was a good fish, and I would take any of those in the tournament. So good day, can't complain. I will catch you all probably in a minute when I get back to the ramp. But yeah, good day. Doesn't get much better than that.
Triton and the Ranger just tied up to the dock, both. The outboard's rolling, ready to rock.
The two-stroke smoke. All right, what are your predictions for today?
You're probably gonna catch him again, and I'm probably just gonna follow you around so I can try to catch one too. Because I sucked yesterday, but you did really good, so that's the goal.
Just gonna go try to catch a bass.
Just one. Right?
Same thing we do every day.
Just want to see a couple.
Yeah, let one eat my jerkbait. He's gonna regret it. That's for sure. I don't know, guys. I mean, I think we're I mean, they're just biting a jerkbait. I don't know what else to say. I ran back down here where, not exactly where we caught fish yesterday, but kind of close to it, same stuff. And been here for maybe 20 minutes and another 2.5. I mean, I don't know. I just ran down here. The only reason I came down here is to check and see if they'd eat it with this overcast and this colder weather, because when I was catching them yesterday it was like 60, 70 degrees. So I wanted to run down here and see if we could still catch them, and there's a 2.5. So now I'm gonna go try something different. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Answer a texted. Checking a texted. Let the jerkbait sit there for a minute, and that's definitely the smallest one we've caught, but that's a keeper, so it's good to. Oh, my bad. Definitely the smallest one we caught, but these fish are so, their mouths are so small. I don't know what's up with that, but very cool. Glad, always good to get bit. It's definitely the smallest fish we've caught. Saw that one on live. He was sitting with a buddy. Pretty much I mean, if I see a fish, I usually, especially in their shallow, they're gonna eat this thing. I can't get bit on anything else other than this jerkbait. I think I'm gonna check. I think this is the first fish we've caught that isn't gonna be a keeper. Just because I'm curious. Yeah, they're 12-inch fish. It's gotta be 14 this weekend, so very interesting. So that wraps today up. Didn't learn a whole lot today. I learned that I can catch them out of laydowns with a jerkbait, which will be which will be good to know. I think the areas we fished today will produce more of those like 14 to 15 inch fish, and the areas we fished yesterday were producing, you know, 3.5, you know, pounders. So I don't really know. Tomorrow's gonna be interesting because it's gonna be a little bit cloudier. I think it's gonna be pretty warm. We got some rain coming in tonight, and then tomorrow I think it's just gonna be cloudy, warm, maybe some wind. So that's really it for today. I'll pick the camera back up tomorrow when we're back on the water. So stay tuned. All right, this is day 2, or day, I don't even know what day it is. Today's Thursday, so this is our 3rd day out on Swift Mountain. It's been fun. We're catching a ton of fish. Me and Matt are catching them. A lot of good fish. Like, I've caught one fish in the past 2-3 days that wasn't a keeper. So I think right now, if we catch 5 on Saturday, they're gonna be close to 12-13 pounds at least. But yeah, I don't know. I think today we're gonna focus more on docks and brush piles, because I've got the jerkbait stuff down. I know that if they're there, I know how to catch them on Saturday. So today I'm gonna focus on brush piles, docks, and just other types of cover. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. We're gonna run a lot of water. We got a lot of time out here. Probably gonna fish till dark, but stay tuned. I'm hoping we can catch a few bass today, and might have to start shaking a few off. We'll see. All right, just caught this. I think that's probably gonna be close to 4. Yeah, really good fish. That fishing a brush pile. I haven't caught many fish on a brush pile, so this is definitely a good sign. So we're gonna put this boy back on where he came from and see if we can find some more. I don't know. Oh, thanks, buddy. There's definitely fish here. Pulled into a new area, and it took me about 5 minutes, and I started catching them. So had them following the jerkbait pretty much every cast. So good to know. Big, and watched them on live. Oh, that was almost in the hand. Come here, buddy. There's a keeper. Man, this is so fun. Get back over there, buddy. Ugh. Watch that one eat. Threw it up in the brush pile, and he followed it out and started working it super fast, and he came and smashed it. This is a good area. I feel like I could spend some time here and catch some bass. So I'm gonna roll, go see if I can find something that's like this, because it honestly, it's different, but it kind of follows that same pattern of just natural bank drop-offs with wood. I mean, that's what we did all day yesterday in that creek, is we ran banks with laydowns, throwing a jerkbait up on them, and so we'll go run around, see if I can find some stuff that's just like this and see what we can do. All right, that is gonna wrap up our practice out here on Smith Mountain Lake. It was a pretty fun week. Caught a lot of fish, a lot of good fish. Learned a ton. Not even just about this lake, just how to fish this clear of water. Learned a lot about fishing a jerkbait and wood and for suspended fish and stuff like that. But yeah, it was a really fun week. Today is actually Thursday. We can practice tomorrow, but I don't think me or Matt is going to go out because it's looking pretty rough on the weather. But yeah, kind of what I caught my fish on this week. I know you guys saw it, but Megabass 110, the regular 110, and then I threw the 110 plus one. In the regular, that's SB OB Shad. That's one of my favorites. And I don't know what this one's called, but go ahead and call Fish and ProTech and we'll let you know. And then I caught my biggest fish of the week, came on a drop shot. It was my only fish on a drop shot, but the biggest one in a brush pile. So kind of my thoughts are, I'm going to start the day throwing the jerkbait a bunch, and I think I'm going to end it throwing a drop shot in brush piles and kind of see what happens. I don't really know. It's going to be very interesting. I haven't fished for my main fish since Tuesday, so hopefully they're still there. I assume they were. The weather's very similar on tournament day to what it was on Tuesday, so if they're set up like they were, we should be in for a good day. But yeah, I'm gonna pick the camera up later today or tomorrow, and get Matt's thoughts on the week. But yeah, as of right now, I'm gonna close this thing out. Appreciate y'all watching. Yeah, check out my sponsors, please. Fish and ProTech, of course. Every baits, rods, reels, lines, weights, lures, all came from Fish and ProTech. That's all I use, is products that I can get there, because that's all I need. The gear, today I'm actually rocking the Big Bass Dreams Mustang rain jacket. This thing is, I just got it. I needed something quick. Looked online, they were in stock, and I was like, shoot, I'll try it. And best rain jacket I've used so far. We had a little rain today. Great for the wind, kept me out of the wind. This thing's awesome. The hats, of course I'll leave a link for everything down below. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens. I hope, the goal is 5. If we catch 5, I think they're gonna be good ones. If we can put 5 keepers in the well, that's the goal. Just like every tournament. But yeah, thank y'all watching. I might pick the camera up, we'll see, but if not, peace, and we'll catch you in the next video, which will be the tournament video, so look for that next week. But that's all I got. Peace.